ask you is, there are a number of world challenges nowadays in terms of addressing environment, social disparities, and etc. What do you think is the role of instruments such as the Earth Charter? And what is the added value of the Earth Charter in the midst of these numerous instruments that is out there?
Well, throughout human history, the people have tried to articulate the basic principles which should guide them in their lives and guide their societies. I mean, in our history, and the English-speaking history, the Magna Carta, there are many examples of how people in different civilizations have tried to state the fundamental principles of their civilization. What is different about the Earth Charter is that it seeks to articulate principles that apply to the Earth as a whole and to human beings everywhere on the Earth, to the relationships of people to the Earth and the relationships of people to each other. So it is, these principles are very important, and the Earth Charter is a global instrument. And that is what distinguishes it from the instruments that have come from different cultures and different societies and different civilizations. This one applies to the whole of humanity.
So there are a number of countries, or most of the countries are focused on the national interests. How do you think countries can overcome the national interests to achieve the interest of the whole Earth and the interest of the whole humanity?
Well, there are some very practical reasons. The main one is that the future of every country cannot be achieved only by that country. There is an absolute necessity to work with others around the world, for your own interest, because people cannot realize their own hopes for the future only within the context of their own country or their own organization. They have to do it in cooperation with others. And the Earth Charter provides a fundamental set of principles to guide them in that process.
Mm-hmm. So you have been at the beginning of the Earth Charter international movement and initiative. You are one of the founders. And now my question to you is, how do you envision the future of the Earth Charter initiative? What would you like to see happen in the Earth Charter initiative in the future? What would be your recommendation for all of us?
The two things are, one, to ensure that people throughout the world have the opportunity to understand and express their own views about not just the wording of the Earth Charter, but the principles of the Earth Charter. And then, most importantly, that it influences their actions. The Earth Charter should influence the actions of people as individuals and also of their nations and their governments. So, two things: ensure that people throughout the world have their opportunity to understand and discuss the principles. The second thing is that these principles are actually integrated into the life of individuals and nations.